What's up? Did that work correctly? We got the
Yeah.
deck, we got the
Yep.
intro, all
Yep.
three of us in one picture
On time.
Hey,
on
hey,
time.
I'm gonna tell you guys something funny. So that intro video we've been doing, so I've had to cover it for all the YouTube videos because they keep flagging it and they're like, "Hey, this is unsafe
Oh.
firearms content." So I've been putting a marker over it and says, YouTube knows what's best for you. And
Yeah.
then so they flagged one for Jason where even with the box cut out, they still flagged it. And
Yeah,
so
of
then
course.
he's got a video coming out tomorrow. He just made the whole screen black. And then I took it another level. You'll see the one on Sunday. I covered all the sound with like donkey noises. Like I made like a thing like your YouTube reviewer. Apparently you think this is firearms content, so I added in donkey noises. Go for malicious compliance. Like
Dang.
that's awesome.
Hey, let's scroll up to the top of the comments. Who ordered a shirt? Where did you order it from? Why haven't you received it? Like, let's get some info
So
with that.
Drew in Oregon. I got that right because I remember we talked about this probably the last couple.
Oh, that's not Drew in Oregon. What was his name?
Drew in Oregon.
It wasn't that?
No, it was. It's the safe word from Eurotrip.
Oh yeah. So
I can't say it.
Saying,
look it up.
He said, "Sign me up. I ordered a shirt last month and still haven't received it yet."
Yeah, Drew, let me know who you ordered it from. If it's from Printful, we switched over from from Spread Shop. We had an old style of shirt to the new style on Printful. They're pretty fast. So if you didn't get your shirt, that's weird. Let me know. We like outsource it all. Like they do all that stuff. It doesn't come to us, and we don't see those orders at all. So just let me know though, and I'll see what I can do to. I don't know, yell at somebody. I don't know what I can do, but I'll do something.
I don't know either, but
and we'll make it right.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Whatever we need to do.
Joe, what are you fiddling with today? These one of the new ones I sent you?
No, Ellie, please, Kieran. He was sitting on my.
So Doc Cypher's in the house, excited about the deck.
Did you say it was the new deck too? His new deck with wind. What Jason recorded that when he was here. Did he record it like with pure wind on his cell phone or something? Like I don't know.
There is some wind, but I'll say this: I love the wind chimes. I love it.
Yeah, I want the wind chime without the wind.
Yeah.
Well, the wind I like. It's just the mic, like the through the mic. Like the wind's okay.
I could probably fix it. We'll fix it.
But anyway,
I'll punch up the chime.
We got a new deck with some chimes.
How funny would it be if I just added a background sound of chimes? Like Joe's like, "Oh, I love this." Like I added that in.
Some rain.
Right, that's what I expect. I expect you to strip all of the sound and just put a generic random wind chime.
Yeah,
that's what I expect to be done.
Light wind. I'll be like light wind and bugs, and then wind, loud wind chime.
Yeah. Everybody's in the house. Zone's in the house. Michael Farley.
Oh,
your favorite libertarian. Hey, are you happy? Are you excited for me? We did it right. I think that's what he's excited about.
You think you did it?
Yeah.
Yes, firearms. So Doc Cypher saying firearms existing is unsafe for YouTube. So I gotta say that the firearms community's got to be a huge corner of YouTube. It's got to be. You don't think it's big enough to matter?
I think it is. I mean,
I don't.
I think it is.
I think if not even 1% of the gaming side of YouTube, like.
Oh yeah, gaming.
And that's just.
So something I saw was interesting
in relation
when you do the video now, and you actually like mark, what the. Is it safe for advertisers or not? There's one of them that says safe for advertisers, and it says gun review. And it's like, like it's straight up in there now. Or before it was like, oh, you are promoting anything with the gun, like that's a no. Yeah. Now it's like straight up like, oh, it's a gun review? Check. Right. And the reviewers they have to mark.
Instead of being so stupid, they should ask all their advertiser, like, hey, do you want to advertise on like gun related content? And if they say yes, then they should push the advertisements on there. Because there's all kinds of, like, movies and all kinds of stuff that would be like, yes, that's my audience. Like, those are my dudes.
My favorite is when there's an ad with machine guns that are on a video that's not to have ads for machine guns. It's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Or weapons.
Or that game that you just shoot You just shoot like the bottle and break it. You know what I'm talking about? You're running back and forth. That every commercial, dude.
Oh, I hate it.
And it's got a gun in it.
So Croak is saying Joe is extra clicky tonight.
Yeah, no, I put it down.
Oh. Doc Cypher's in there talking about Winkler. I have that's the axe I have.
Who we
Yeah,
poking with
J-Dub
his
said
stick
they're
nails on?
getting into custom knives, and I want to see them.
Oh,
medic.
Hey,
Dr. Dole.
So if you guys didn't know this, and most of the OGs do know this, but TLD actually started as a knife company.
Yeah.
Joe actually made knives. I think some of us your daughter stole mine.
No way, she still has it.
Yeah, like
okay, I'm done with it. I'm gonna just steal it. I'm just gonna take it from her. I'll send it to you.
Who stole it?
I'm done with it.
So I think I think I traded her a barrel or something for a custom
holster.
Yeah, because I had the knife that he made me. I didn't have a good holster for it, and that was what 4 years ago. Like,
yeah, dude, I don't know what it is.
That's an OG Joe knife.
Yeah, you guys have the numbered ones. That's it.
Yeah,
the only one that were ever created, and not Jason has DD01.
So J-Dub, speaking of knives, I've been getting into some crazy custom knives lately. So if you want to put a little plug in, let us know. Throw your stuff up there. Your social.
Yeah, like making them or just buying.
Yeah,
this is one of my favorites. I don't think I'm allowed to touch knives. I don't know what I'm allowed. I don't know.
Anymore. Nowadays, you're like, I better not touch anything.
But it's a teardrop Damascus pattern, and I actually really like that.
Okay, so Croak
am I allowed to touch it?
I don't know. Find out, I guess.
We're children.
We can F around and find out.
Yeah,
so Croak is saying
just goes away. Like the whole it just stops. He's touching it like. Bloop. Sorry, Cody.
Croak saying he believes that the weapons corner of the weapons community on YouTube is big enough to matter. If it wasn't so ideologically bent, where politics matter more than money, and they already have more money than God.
I don't know. If they weren't making so much money from the firearms guys, I think they dump firearms completely. Like there's got to be way more money involved than
that's beautiful.
Admitting. That is
it's cool. Pretty, isn't it? That's the only reason why I bought it. The handle sucks, but that's the reason why I bought it. Like
you can always redo the handle.
Yeah,
but yeah. I think Tactical Jawa, a bunch of other guys got me into. He's over on Rumble. Dave's Brewing's over on Rumble.
Shout out to Dave's Brewing for calling in from Rumble.
Yeah, watching the 5G videos.
Yeah. How's my skin looking 5G?
Yeah, how's it looking on Rumble? So yeah, no, Jawa and all them have got me into those stupid half face blades. I have a Winkler axe already. The half face blades are dumb expensive. I got one of them, and it was really expensive.
Yeah, that's what Doc Cypher's talking about.
I don't need no fancy knives like that.
Walsh will pull it up, J-Dub. I'll keep them on track for you.
Oh.
So Croak's axe and J-Dub, does Zen have knives? Excuse me, I drink my drink too fast.
I'm gonna pull up.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. But did we freeze?
No.
There you go.
We're not frozen.
Okay. Doc Cypher, I make them convincing a first sergeant to let me have a forge in the barracks would be a fun conversation. Yeah, it would. Especially since you can't have anything that produces heat.
Yeah, you can't even have
other than your socks.
Well, let's see if I can share this. Yeah, should I keep going? I will not video. I'm figuring out life over here.
I like that company. I know they're a little bit big now. But I saw them when they first came out, that Stroop, I think called Stroop knives.
Oh yeah. I have a bunch of those too.
It's fake, but it looks like it's done all the hammer marks in it, but it's all fake hammer marks.
This one.
Yeah, all the hammer marks are fake.
How do they do it?
I don't know.
Sharp.
Oh no.
This is like a Stroop and Wilder. Yeah, it's like a little marker. Yeah, you can't really see it. Yeah, like Wilder on one side. Yeah.
That's one thing that I did learn how to do. Like I may not be able to farm very efficiently when come the end of the world, but I can make knives.
This is true.
That could be a valuable if you can make tools and
Heck
stuff
yeah,
like
dude.
that.
Yeah, you never saw it. Like in all of the movie involving medieval times, dude, for all of the axe and hammer swinging that the arms person did, they were never skinny, bro. They were
Hey,
they were never skinny.
that was the picture
Oh,
that
that's cool.
Jada posted on.
Yeah, that's different, dude.
Nice,
With
dude.
the different treatment for to get the edge quenched like
Yeah.
that.
He's got a
Is
couple
that a
board.
okay?
How do you do that, Joe? How do you get that different color like that?
So the first thing that pops into my mind is that they put clay on the spine to keep the heat out of the spine and just put it on the edge. It was big in katanas, so the sword wouldn't just shatter if it hit another sword.
Mm.
But I honestly I don't know. I'd have to see more picture, and I'm nowhere near a professional, so I just ask the questions, But that's the first thing that pops into my mind that because through the heat cycle, you're trying to find a good balance, right? You could make a knife that would never dull, but if you dropped it, it'd break in half, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want that. But untreated steel, right, like non-hardened steel, even with high carbon content, it's super flexible, but it would never hold an edge. You would go through one piece of paper and it would be dull already, kind of like a razor blade almost. Razor blades will snap, you know what I mean? Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's designed so they stay sharper longer. But so you put clay on the spine, and it treats it differently than the edge, so the edge stays super sharp, but then it has some flex where it's not going to just break.
I gotcha. So it's a constant that balance between the two.
Mm-hmm. That's why on katana you see that like it looks like a wave going all the way down the edge. That was where they put the clay. They would actually do a design because when you harden it, it does change the look of the steel.
Interesting.
A Hamas, that's what it's called, I think. It's not Hamas. It
Croak
starts with
said
H.
he messaged Jason
Hamon.
earlier to remind him tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and that his video he should wear his mask.
Oh, he should have. He didn't think ahead for that because he
I didn't
recorded
even
it
think about
like
that.
last week.
Yeah, he pre-recorded that one.
Yeah, he didn't record it day of. He should have planned ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to release this on Friday the 13th. Oh.
All right. 1911 Drew's trying to throw. I can't even say that. Karuk. Kookaroo. I don't like it when y'all try to put hard words on here and make me read them out loud.
Ooh, I missed out on the Denver, Oregon guy. Like when who is the moderator for that? Who is driving stuff? Is that Jason or was it you?
Yeah, it was Jason, and he was trying to sound it out, and then the guy went like he took a name and he just broke it out and put the spaces in there, like Dan in Oregon. But the way that Jason was saying it, it was like you were trying to say the safe word from Eurotrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what scene I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You mean Fufahagen? And he's like, yes, Fufahagen. And she's like, bring on the Fufahagen.
No.
Yes. So from here on out, his name Fufahagen. Or whatever it is. Somebody will correct me in the comments.
Was telling Croak they did a collab with Wrinkler once a while back. LOL. But more Zeb stuff for me. I'll be relaxing on gun stuff.
Ooh, Joe, I got a good question for you today because I was testing out a new gun, and it was a 13.9, and you're a good man of the people. What do you think is actually like a realistic range, or like when will the 13.9 start to kind of go transonic and you lose that pinpoint MOA accuracy?
Like, what's the caliber?
5.56.
5.56.
Yeah, but 13.9.
Oh, barrel?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
Length of barrel?
Yeah.
Rough guess. 400 to 500 yards.
Interestingly, I was shooting out to about 430, and I was just getting it was just screwy. Like I was getting laser beams, and then at about 430, all of a sudden it was like, "Hey, I'm starting to throw a little bit of softballs here and there. Like I could still hit things, but it wasn't like, hey, you have this super group. All of a sudden, things right at that one spot just started to open up. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Where I was like,
yeah, and if you put out cardboard, like I would go another 50 or 100 yards and put out cardboard, I think you'll start seeing like keyholes.
And that's what I was thinking. 13.9, 500, and nobody wants to hear that. Like, no. My 12.5 can shoot out to 700. Like, okay,
no,
cool,
because
I mean, you can hit
the
things.
16. Yeah, the 16 at like 600-700.
And I agree. That's what I've come into too. Like 600 is where the 16 starts to kind of tumble into some weird stuff too.
So, Dr. Dole is saying, which is best for flash suppression, a dedicated flash hider or a suppressor? Is there a flash hider that beats any suppressor?
I'll say you got to be super careful. Some suppressors will make huge fireballs. So I think it depends. Like the flow through cans, it seems like those are good for flash suppression. There's like a e-brake on the end of the dead air cans you can put on there, but otherwise that like Sandman K will make a huge fireball. So I don't think anything.
And honestly, I don't know the answer to it. I don't do a lot of night shooting.
Oh, that's good. That's good too. But I will say I don't think anything beats a dedicated flash hider. I think a can simulate it or find other ways around the physics of the problem. But I think a flash hider is a flash hider. But a can come close.
I wouldn't go with a comp just because it's kind of both.
If it's designed right.
Yeah, I mean even a birdcage works as that. It may not be as good as insert your favorite comp, but yeah, I went gone with a comp because it does both.
Yeah. Israel Ramirez says, "Hey Walsh, anywhere from Grim Hunter Tactical?" I apologize. I thought we got you squared away. If we didn't, send me, and I apologize, you have to do it again. Send me your email again with the order number.
That's what you said last
I will
time.
hit him up as we're talking on the live. Send it right now. I will hit him up on the live. thinlinedefenseco@gmail.com. I will email him. I'll text him your order number as we're talking, so it's handled. So just send it to me. And I'll look it up as we're talking. I'll do both.
So Croak is going back and talking about what you say, 13.7. He said about 13 yards before 14.5.
13 yards.
I meant 30 yards. I can't read or.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's 30? So funny too. 30 yards.
Count.
30 yards. Hey, Croak, what is that? What is that spine thing on a katana called? Like, why didn't you correct me? I think it's called a hamon.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe it was. But in his defense, I didn't say, "Hey, Croak, what is this?"
Yeah, and J-Murph has the right thing. Like whenever it hits 1,100 feet per second is when it starts to get wacky. So I think it can depend.
Yeah, what was it coming out of your barrel? Like 2019?
No, 18? No. It was like 25.
Oh, dang! It was moving.
Yeah, it was moving. So, but like, yeah. I guess I would have to.
I think that goes back to what? Who asked the comp or suppressor? Was that J-Dub?
Doc.
Doc. I think Doc. That goes back to that too. Is finding the right round with the right length barrel, because like 5.56, we all know, designed around a 22-inch barrel, so you get full powder burn at 22-inch barrel, right? So every time when you chop that in half, you get half your powder burn, and that creates a fireball out the end too. So I think getting a faster burning powder, like 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39, stuff like that, I think will reduce your flash more than anything you stick on the end of the barrel, to be honest. But that's just me spitballing, no scientific research whatsoever. If I'm right, throw it in the comments. If I'm wrong, throw it in the comments.
Sorry, I'm with Jojo, and I think you're right. It also the combination of barrel and ammo matters. Where like someone's shooting a 12.5 with 77 grain, I'd be like, okay, cool. You're gonna get a little bit more than you would normally in terms of distance, but I don't think you're going to get like you would out of a 20. Like it just doesn't seem purpose built. Like you're trying to solve the problem in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the shorter barrel, I've always said it. I have one right there, just to say that I do. I think that's a 13-inch, maybe a 12 5.56 pistol. But I've always said go with a different caliber. 300 blackout instead of 62x39 lend really well to shorter barrels because of the powder.
Yeah, my only thought, like doing a 12.5, I have
right
like a home defense, like night vision build. Where it's like night vision, the effective range, like you can't tell who somebody is at 200 yards. So I don't care.
Why are you shooting a rifle caliber round in your home?
Well,
that would be my question.
That's another good question too. The pistol calibers work just fine too, but,
right. You're way faster, way more effective, way more everything with a pistol caliber in your home.
It's true, but on a night vision, like let's assume outside in a night vision max range, right? You're not gonna be able to see anything outside of 200 yards. So it doesn't really matter if you have a 16 or a 12, or you could have a 9-inch barrel for all I care. Like you can't see what you're shooting at anyway. So,
my 9mm a 4-inch barrel, 9mm AR build.
That's your 4-inch barrel.
Yeah, and that's my home defense firearm.
I have that Strybog. Like if things went crazy, I would.
Oh my god! Dude.
Give the wife
stop for the Strybog. You'd chase them off, Jim, because it's so hideous. They'd be like, "Oh my god, what is that? It's burning my eyes."
Did he buy that? Like I bought this with my own money. Like
you'd have them roll around on the ground, dude. Like how much did he pay for that? Like $600. No way.
Did somebody send that to you? Like no, they didn't. I bought this. Like you picked that yourself.
If you ever come out, you're gonna have to shoot the 9mm, and then you're gonna be like, "Dang it!"
Oh, I know. And then I'll be like, I look at my Strybog and be like, "This is horrible." There was a new Strybog. There was like a 45, one that we shot over the Jawless Hog guys, which actually was. It's not roller delayed. It's the other one. Someone will correct me. It was really
radial delayed.
Yeah, and it's not the normal roller radial delayed. It was an actual like delayed blowback, like kind of like the MP5's done. I guess. I don't know enough about it to know why they could only do it on the 45, or if
you didn't shoot
or that's even correct.
You didn't shoot my AR9.
Your CMG, no. You never shot that.
Travesty.
Yeah. Yep. I did. So Ramirez, while we were talking and I seemed distracted, I was sending a text message to Chris over at Grim Hunter Tactical to ask about your order.
So this is the message I was trying to get out before my bladder so rudely interrupted. Zach is saying it's a little early for the wolf coat to make an appearance.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, the wolf coat has a problem. There's nowhere that the wife wants it to be. So like you can't go anywhere else in the house. So like if I put it somewhere else, it just ends up on the back of my chair because the wife's like, get this out of here. So the wolf coat. Yeah, the wolf coat just stays on the chair all the time. People try it on, they're like, dude, that thing is so hot.
Doc Cypher says he's been sweating since he noticed it on the chair.
I don't want to wear that.
So Zach was saying surefire cans make for good flash hiders, but suck at sound mitigation. And that's kind of what you want them for.
Yeah, well, I think it can depend, right? And that's where, which one are you trying to get? Are you trying to get flash suppression, or are you trying to get sound mitigation? Is 28 dB okay, or do you need 37 sound reduction? You want to make sure to maximize flash reduction. Like the flow through cans, like Huxworks, they suck at sound mitigation, but they poured all the gases out. So it's like, okay, and they do good flash suppression. So it's like, well, for what they do, for what they aim to do, they do it well. But if you want sound mitigation, they don't do that. They don't do that super well.
This is our buddy, right? From south of us?
I think so.
Midwest Frank? Right?
I don't know. Did we meet him? Maybe we did. I meet a lot of people. I was out in the rain today, Cody, and someone's like, what are you doing? You doing something cool today? Like, you guys from around here? Like, oh yeah, we do YouTube and yada, yada, yada. So yeah, it was people always want to chat about guns and stuff. It's fun. It's always a good time.
So Crocus saying, I think this is talking about the back of the knife thing. He says he's not a weeb, so he can't tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna be.
And then J-Dub said,
"What is a weeb?"
It's called D's nuts.
That is true. That is another name for them.
Doc is saying it's immune.
Oh, here we go. A weeb is a slang term used to refer to someone who is obsessed with Japanese culture, particularly anime and manga.
Oh,
that's
Oh.
me. I need
that.
I think. Hey,
get a weeb shirt.
then look up. Then Walsh, look it up. I don't even know what to type into Google. I'm at a loss for words.
Why are you looking up weebs, but you're not looking up what this thing's called?
J-Dub put it. Got him.
Got him.
I love that video.
What is the back of it? Mune. Someone said that. Mune.
Mune? No.
Yeah, the back
of Mune. Oh, I said it wrong.
Mune.
No,
it didn't. I didn't see no. I didn't see no accent marks.
Milk.
Listen, this ain't Rosetta
No,
Stone.
the difference in the heat treatment.
Oh.
The difference in the heat treatment, and it creates that wave pattern. That wave pattern is called something. I think it called.
Where's the weebs at? If you say the answer, you're a weeb.
Look up Hamon. I don't even know how to spell it.
Ew.
Katana Hamon.
This says differential heat treatment. That's not what I'm looking for.
What are you doing, Joe? Are you showing us that, or what?
No, it's quiet. I have a magnet and I have a screwdriver. So then
all I see is Joe
I'm using the tip of a Phillips to be on the magnet, and then I'm spinning it.
You weeb.
Yeah,
I know.
Hey, Joe, I just put up a wall not too long ago, and I'm looking at yours. Did you butt the two corners of yours up, or did you just leave some space in between them?
No, they're all tight like a tiger.
No. I mean, like to your wall behind you and the wall, like how they come to a corner. The one behind you.
Oh no, that has space up there.
That's what I did too.
I'll show you at the end. That has a solid 3 inches, 3 to 6 inches.
If
you butt it up, you wouldn't be able to put anything in the corner.
That's exactly what I determined too. I was like, wait a minute, you said unusable. Like you have a whole.
Yeah.
You have you can make it look cool, but it's not usable. Like, oh yeah, that's not making sense.
Yeah, I think I want to extend mine a couple more panels that way.
So, your favorite libertarian saying Grim Hunter Tactical's lead time has gotten way worse. Apparently, one of his viewers said they're waited 6 months for shotgun cards.
I think that's what it's time.
You would think something like that would be available.
High priority. Yeah. Joe, what wall is that you're using?
Oh shoot, I forget, dude. I think I called gun wall. But I'd have to look it up.
Jason has one he's doing too.
Hold on.
Crocus saying comments are in different time zones.
Because you're probably so far behind.
Yes. You guys already know this.
Because now I'm looking down and I'm like, wait, what's this? Like, what are you guys talking about?
I think you call gun wall, but I bought it all. Like, I'm all happy about it, and I bought it all, and then I reached out to the company. I'm like, yeah, I bought this, and I'm using it on my live. Check it out. It's super cool. And guess what they said?
Well, we would have sent you that.
No, they didn't say anything. They didn't give a crap. So I didn't give a crap to remember their name. they didn't even respond. They didn't respond. Because Jason in the market, too, and I'm like, well...
No, there's a good... There's a good... So I went with Lockdown. We had worked with them a long time ago, so I did the Lockdown walls, and he did a different one. I don't remember who it was, but they were super cool. They kind of reached out and were like, hey, you guys want to do some stuff? And I was saying... Hey, I've already...
Yeah, but Jason did it in a garage. He was talking about doing it in his his hotel room.
I was like thinking, like he's in his bedroom.
Yeah, his hotel room. We weren't gonna do it.
I need some.
So that's why I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, I did this. Here's what I did. This is our channel. This is where you can see your wall. And we have another guy that's interested. Crickets, dude.
So here you go, Joe. Doc Cypher. Harmons are hormones.
Harmon. I told you, dude. I told you. Thank you.
And he's saying he's not a weeb.
I know.
But
I guess I'm more of a weeb. I actually knew it, dude. I can't believe I knew that.
the Doc Cypher
Every-
just likes crap that slices humans in half. Okay, he's not a weeb. Croak. Now,
1911 Drew, I agree with you.
See, I caught up. Y'all talking about
You got
different
one?
time zones. Now y'all
You
need
got
to
one?
talk more, comment more, because I was that's 2 minutes behind, and we're caught
Dude,
up.
we're so far off the rail. We didn't talk about a single YouTube video, and we're doing Jason a disservice by not talking about a YouTube video. Because if
What did we
you did not go over and subscribe to Everyman Arsenal,
I'm gonna
you
link that.
absolutely missed out.
Let me see if I can-
Because we got to geek out, and he interviewed Kirk from Washington Gun Law. Like,
Yeah,
he's
I'm gonna tell you,
he is 80% of 2A news on the live chat. Just to let y'all know, I get 80% of my information from him, and so does Jason.
and he's 99% the non-hype gun grab thing. Like he's
crazy. He actually, whatever the title is, his intro, he done the best intro in the business. Okay, so he'll do a title like "Why They're Coming for Your Guns" or whatever he says, right? And then he does a intro and he's like, "Hey, this is what's going on, and that's why today we're going to talk about." And he says the title of the video in his intro to know, so you know he's on track. But anyway, so Jason, I hate that he's not here.
What does on track mean?
I can't make comments.
Yeah.
Here, Cody, share that in the chat. The Everyman's Arsenal. And just so you guys, I put it in our Facebook chat.
Oh.
So, and just so you guys know, like behind the scenes, Jason had to work through William's team in order to get everything put together, and it just seemed so awesome that they were, so
he had to like get on a schedule. It was like super legit for Jason, right? And it was cool.
But also, their whole team was like super agreeable. Like, hey, you're some nobody. Like, it looks like nobody because we flipped everything over and put it on its own channel and things like that.
Yeah, it has like I don't know, 20 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm silly. Yeah. But we ran it on the main channel forever, and we just peeled it off. And it was just crazy to think that Washington Gun Law and all his team were so just happy to work with Jason. Like, yeah, if you're doing anything with 2A, we're in. It's like, wow.
And dude,
like how much you got?
I had all kinds of points to go over with Jason about that. I'm not going to with him not here.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'll say one statistic that he brought up during the interview. You need to go watch it. An amazing interview, but it's an hour long. They always are on his Everyman Arsenal. But one thing that Kirk brought up was 88% of gun crimes are committed by people that aren't allowed to own a firearm. That's 9 in 10. 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? So pretty crazy. But yeah, great thing. It was cool to see Kirk hit so much on voting and how much of a difference it makes in your local community. But go watch it. It was a good one.
Yeah.
What else? The bowl video went last week, huh? Did you guys talk about it last week, or I wasn't here for 2 weeks straight?
I wasn't here last week either. I think it was who was here with you last week, Cody? Was it just you and Jason?
Just me and Jason.
Oh yeah,
we didn't talk about anything we were supposed to.
Oh, nice.
No, so last week, so we already talked about the bowl. I'll get your opinion since you've been gone. Then, what are your thoughts on the bowl? I know.
I mean, I like it, right? I like it, and I'm glad that they're doing better at being able to provide to the masses, which is awesome. I always love seeing 2011s, so keep up the good work. I just don't know if I'd pay the extra money for it, because now it started with a T. I forget what brand it was, but there was a 2011. I don't know if it's any good, huh?
Taurus.
No, it's not a Taurus.
Oh yeah,
but it might as well be. Like you'd probably be better off.
Yeah,
but it's a 2011. It was like $600 or $700 on Palmetto State. That's the one that I sent you. I sent you a link to it.
You did.
And I was like, dude, you have to get this.
It's like a Tursan or something like that. Yeah. I remember you saying.
There's some company that's making 1911s right now. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude. It's pretty crazy. So now for 2011, you have from $600, and I don't know if it's worth anything, all the way up to crazy money. So yeah. So yeah, Bull I think fits a good market. I think if you want something better than Hatefield, then yeah, I think they're definitely something that you should go after if you can find the gun that you want. I would say get on the mailing list like everybody else says, even though I don't know if that even works.
It does.
And
They
get the gun
everyone.
that you want, not the gun that they have in stock. I will say that, but
yeah, if you pay attention,
that's what I think about it. I think it's a good gun. I like that they're innovating and trying different things, like the aluminum and the steel and the polymer and. Oh no!
So I love that Croak he's using current slang. So he put here there's a whole slew of Turcatus out there now, and they're all pretty mid.
I thought it was Turcatos.
Mid?
Like staccatos,
Turcatos?
but Turcatos.
I like
Turcado.
Turcatus. I like Turcatus better too. Like it does sound a lot funnier.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Cody.
I can't.
Danny Daniel Bob says.
Go ahead.
Oh, great. I want a Volkwartzen Mini Mamba and accidentally ordered the Mini Scorpion. Pay the restocking fee or just keep it. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. How much was it? And how bad are you disappointed? That's what matters.
The Mini Mamba looks horrible.
Don't say that. That person wanted it.
Okay, let me share my screen.
This is stupid. You shouldn't have bought either. No. You're an idiot.
You're going to say the same thing. You're going to go like, why would you want that? Hold on.
I say the same thing about a staccato. Strobog.
Share that.
He knows we're judgmental.
There you go.
I'm not gonna go back on my comment.
Oh, okay.
No, wait.
You do you, bro.
What's the other option?
They make this in a rifle, don't they?
What's the other option?
Do they make it for grown-ups? Mini
no,
Scorpion.
I think they make it
that's
in a
way
rifle.
better. I like that way better.
So what did he get instead? I'm so confused.
Instead he got, I don't know the difference, man.
That's what he got instead?
I don't know.
Because they make 1022 stuff. Where he said he accidentally ordered the Mini Scorpion, paid the restocking fee or just keep it. So he wanted the Mini Mamba.
What's the difference?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's the caliber.
Oh.
So that
okay.
No.
He wanted the Mini Mamba, which is what?
This is a Ruger 22 frame. I don't know the difference. I don't know. What's up with the plunger? Why you got the little poop plunger on the back of your gun?
Oh, that's how you cock it, dude. That's like super accurate 22 shooting. Come on, dude. Get with the program, bro.
Get rid of this.
Get with the program.
I don't want. Well, I would say you get what you want, and you don't.
I say I'm the guy that finds a pin and says, "Well, it's time to build a new rifle." So, I would call it a happy accident, and that's why you have two of them now, and then you have a story to go along with them.
Oh, and that's why you have both, and then you can compare them, and that's how a YouTube channel starts because now you have both because you're angry. And you make a video about one and then the other, then you compare the two, and then you have 1 million subscribers and you win. Oh, hey, what's up?
I definitely go shoot that one and see if you even like it before you buy another gun from the same company. Because who knows?
So
Murph is saying best turkey gun is a Canic. Fight him.
I heard so many good things about Canics.
Canic and a turkey gun?
Yeah, I think.
J-Dub, I'm not on the spectrum. You can't even spell my name.
What did you do to make J-Dub mad? Like, where did that come from?
Because I can't.
He's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? We're so far behind. I don't even know what Cody did.
He doesn't know that Cody is the most literate out of all of us. That's why he's reading them.
Croak says it's a 22 cock gun.
Yeah. I like how you find that funny. I think that's legit, dude. I think that's exactly what they're called.
Brownie brings up a good point. It's probably one of them Space Force things.
Oh, it might be. Maybe it has a stun mode. You don't know.
Zach thinks it's a squirt gun.
I'm glad everyone's like,
it does look like a Star Trek gun, doesn't
it? It's a legit good gun. Like, I don't think it is. Like, I'm not. I'm going to be your friend here. You always need that one friend who says like, that's a horrible idea. I'm that friend.
Except the whole channel's making fun of him right now. Looks like someone spray painted one of those single shot Nerf guns. We're really trying to help you out, honestly.
Look at that poor dude. I wonder what the holster looks like for that thing.
And I would say even the Nerf version sucks.
It doesn't matter if it's the Mamba or the Scorpion.
The Mini Mamba is an MK4 chassis, easy takedown. The Scorpion is a custom machine aluminum clone of the MK3, more difficult to take down.
But why is takedown why is how difficult?
Yeah, you're not going to be field stripping it.
Yeah, he's not going to be working.
Okay, Maurice, you my boy, dude. You rock, dude.
He wants us to go look at it with a suppressor, and he wants to show that.
Like it's like a caulk gun that someone jammed a suppressor onto. Mini Mamba. I don't like suppressors on pistols. Period.
What?
I just don't love suppressors on pistols.
That because you don't watch 80 action movies. You suck. Go beat your head against the wall.
Jeez. Hold on. An arc on it. Not
find him a good picture.
Oh no.
I like how he just clicked on a video, like a transition video of some sort. I heard that. Well, I
did too. I was like, this is what I want. Now I've got some sort of zoom function. I don't. Hold on. I'm like.
You don't, lady and gentlemen. This is our tech guy and editor.
I've done screwed the pooch here.
Croak is saying Canik is indeed the best Turkish-made Walther you can buy.
Okay, hold on.
Doc Cypher saying Caniks aren't too bad. 2 is spelled TOO, despite how they look, but they work.
See, I told you, literate out of all of us.
Yeah, he's gonna get you. Okay. All right, pull up this. I don't know, man. Like I'm not sold. I don't.
And listen, I like Ruger stuff, and even I don't like this thing.
The only thing I don't like I don't want to. The only thing I want to do less is I don't want to shoot it, and I don't want to look at it either.
You could put it by your straw bog.
Yeah, that actually it would make a perfect companion.
Those two would make babies, and it'd be the most ugly thing ever.
And then you get a bullpup, dude. You get a bullpup.
Oh no! Oh, do a bullpup with the little pinball, like the pinball slot charging thing this thing has.
Joe, Maurice wants you to know you rock.
I know. I saw it. I said he rocks. Because me and Maurice are boys, dude.
Yeah. He saw it. He saw his post.
So Croak saying
don't give him a
legendarily. Huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I don't get no love. I get called.
I know, and I'm telling Maurice not to give you any because it's just gonna go straight to your head.
It makes me sad. 1911 Drew, you are not going to field strip it.
What Croak says that Mark III is legendary awful to take down.
Yeah.
Why is it so bad?
So Jason's
probably you have to unscrew the pinball part of it.
Like, well, have you ever tried to take a pinball machine apart?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Like that.
People get paid a lot of money to take pinball machine apart and put them back together.
When it is not easy. Turkey's making some damn good weapons. So they actually make not Beretta. Who is it? Benelli. Mm-hmm. They make some shotgun stuff for Benelli.
Turkey does?
It's not like legit, like the legit Benelli shotguns, but they make a couple of rifles for them.
Mm. I just know I'd have a tough time working on a pinball machine.
How do you read this emoji?
This is the sticking your head out. That's when you're angry. Don't do that again.
So A mini Mambo with a rugged Mustang weighs less than a 6-inch target pistol and is the same size. BBL means all rounds are subsonic.
Yeah, but you have to. It's like riding on it. Like you're trying to explain to people that a scooter is cool. You know what I mean? Like you can tell people that scooters are cool
it's
and like
it's
and
under
like
50 cc. You don't
yeah,
have to have a driver's
100
license.
gas.
You get
Easy,
100 miles to the gallon.
easy. We're getting into Grom territory. Y'all gonna upset me.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
And you try
But
to
every time you roll up to anywhere, people quote Dumb and Dumber. That's what's gonna happen with that gun, dude. Anytime
I
you
love
roll
that
up,
movie.
people are gonna talk about it being a pinball machine, bro.
I
Like
love that
I
movie.
know, I love it too. But you can't ride a scooter and roll up somewhere and expect people not to quote it. Like,
a scooter is a
You
smart.
yeah, I
also
get
can't
50 mile to the gallon on a hog. Jump
you
on.
also can't ride a scooter without a smile. You will smile and be happy.
Listen, there's nothing. A scooter is it's a smart purchase. It's an ergonomic purchase. But I'm with Joe. You will get made fun of every time. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, this is.
Yeah, when you show up to the range with that gun, people are gonna be like, "Is that set to stun?
You
Where did
never
you
heard
get
that.
that gun, Captain Kirk?
Hey,
From
You never
from the 70 arcade? Like, dude, the
you
jokes will
never heard
write
that saying
themselves."
that riding a scooter is like dating a fat girl.
Yeah, but what's the
You'll always
punchline?
enjoy it. You'll always enjoy it, but you'll never tell your friends about it.
Yeah, that's it. And
It's
that's
something
how
like
we
that. I
get
know it's
kicked
not
off
right.
YouTube.
Croak's gonna,
man,
no,
shut down.
Croak's gonna fix it, but
Yeah, goes gonna fix it.
Yeah, he'll fix the quote. He'll fix the
It's
quote.
all
Yeah.
fun and game when you're by yourself.
So Danny, Danielle, Bob, here's what you do. It sounds like I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you. It sounds like you know exactly what you wanted and exactly what you want to have, and you got the wrong thing. Pay the money, get the right thing.
No,
or buy two. Don't
buy two.
Yeah,
Don't pay a
how much are
restocking
those?
fee, dude. How much is your restocking fee?
dude. That's like a
How
It's
much
probably
are
gonna
those?
be like $200, bro.
No, that pinball machine is like $1,500.
No way, dude.
What?
Yeah, you see the prices.
No way, dude.
Yes.
No way. No way, dude. No way.
Croak is saying Beretta, Benelli, Stuttgart are all Turkish and are all owned by the same company.
You can only buy it from Davidson's.
No way, dude.
So Maurice wants Joe Wizard to keep rocking.
Thanks, Maurice. You too, buddy.
Just trying to buy this pistol is. Oh, here we go. MSRP $1,495. Yeah, $1,500 for that. David,
pay the restocking fee and get a 2011.
It's a 22.
Yeah.
It better
like Cody ain't even on board anymore, dude. You lost Cody.
Like, do you know how much other stuff you could buy with that?
I could buy like
dude.
14, 19,
no, okay.
or 10, 11, 20, 10, 22s with that.
What's the purpose of it? Like, what is this gun for? What's the purpose?
It's got to be competition.
Fighting the alien invasion.
Yeah. It shoots in space and has stun mode. What do you mean? It's for the Klingons. Dude. Duh.
It's probably for competition, if I had to assume, but I don't know if I would recommend that as a competition.
It's a very short barrel.
Tua just knocked himself out again.
What did
an idiot?
Who did?
Tua Tagovailoa. What I can't ever say his last name.
Is that a football player?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah. Figures.
Yeah. I can't
Figures.
Barrel length is 3 inches.
Yeah, that can't be competition, dude. Don't have a 3-inch barrel. I don't know the purpose of it.
Hey, nothing.
Is it specially designed to be able to like kill rats in New York City? Like, it's a super stupid New York City compliant gun that you can use to kill rats with? Bro, then you can't do that with a 2011. So yeah, you're right. You need that gun.
So Danny is saying no love for his dream $2,000 22 setup. The internet breaks his heart again. Listen, we're just your friends. Your friends will not let you make bad decisions.
What's that saying? Like, if everybody around you agrees with you and tries to pad you along, they're not your friends. You don't have any friends.
And I knew Bravo and I were best friends. So he says, wait a minute. Groms and Vespers are the shit. See,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not alone.
Economically,
This
yes.
is going back to we're your friends, Cody. That's why we tell you not to buy one.
Murph is saying go to Korea. It's all scooters and Kias.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I've seen more. I don't even know it. I think they're a dog, but I don't know what kind of animal they were. There's a big cage on the back of a scooter, and when I say a big cage, I mean bigger than a pickup truck bed, shoved so full of some furry animal that all you saw was like legs and fur sticking out of holes all around the cage on a scooter.
In Vietnam, they all rode on motorized. I mean, they're motorcycles basically, but they didn't have any cars. I mean, cars are super rare. So you'd see like full refrigerators, like if someone would buy a refrigerator, so they'd have a refrigerator tied to the back of their motorcycle. Like,
yeah, dude, in Kyrgyzstan, they rode freaking the thing that you use to till a garden.
Oh yeah. I don't remember that. Someone will do it. Someone will tell us.
Yeah, with long handle, they would sit on a cart and use that to propel themselves down the road.
So Croak is saying use a scooter.
They actually have races.
Primary transport in Malta for years.
That's an island, though. I mean, you can
it does depend on where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it does depend where you're at.
Dan's saying just like a Vespa, his mini Mamba will defend his virtue.
From every woman ever. Like, I got two things to show you: my scooter and my pinball gun.
But on a serious note, it's your gun and you like it. So on a serious note, I'd have to say, how much of the restocking fee, factor that in, right? How much do you like this gun? Can you afford a second one? Can you afford just to get you another one? And that should lead you to the right answer.
You always
and how much different is this than the one that you actually wanted, and is that a big deal? Answer the question, and it'll lead you to what you should do.
And you laugh, but like that's how you like having both of those pistols in your hands puts you in a space where you have more knowledge than maybe the normal consumer, where you could, like, no joking aside, make a video about it and say, hey, I compared these two. Here's the one I ended up with. Here's the one I returned.
Yeah.
I kept them both, and here's why.
And you'll never make any money off of it or whatever. On my solo channel, my video with the most amount of views is a turbo install on a Civic. And I only made it because the company didn't have any instructions. I made it so people trying to do this at home could follow along, right? And that is my most viewed video and my most commented video. People are like, you won the internet. This helped me out so much. Thank you. Walsh isn't joking. Like, make a video comparing the two and which one you like more and post it. It will help somebody like you in this niche market for space stun guns and make the correct decision.
So, like, let me give you a perspective. Joe had,
if you can afford it.
Joe had like 8 subscribers because he just randomly made this. So what's funny is he had a YFC 450 high idle low RPM issue and had a fix to it. It's a 2-minute long video with 75,000 views, and then his turbo kit, which is 103,000 views. So, like, you were just blowing it up with video number 1 and like number 5. Like, man,
and it went from 2 minutes to an hour and a half.
An hour, like, think of it that way. You got an hour and a half video with 103,000 views. People are probably like watching it over and over. Be like, what do you do on this step?
How do you
watch this part? Yeah.
It was hard, dude, because they didn't have any video. They didn't have any go by. They didn't have nothing. Like, I was literally looking at a picture of it, like, just sitting there. They had put the intercooler with the piping just sitting there without a car or anything at reference to try to figure out how to route the intercooler piping and what piping to use at what junction. It was terrible, dude. It was a great kit, but it was a terrible install. Yeah.
Well, so Dan's saying he already has an XC, not getting another 2011 until they release a P365 XL size X.
No more staccatos. Let's make a rule called no more staccatos, and start buying good guns. I don't know. Yeah, my staccato is blue.
I need to come steal that.
You do.
Where do you keep that one in your house?
So what's funny is all the bulls are in like nice Safariland holsters, and the staccato is just randomly thrown in a pile of magazines.
Yeah, I'm just. Let me know where that pile of magazine is. I'll come steal it.
Like in the safe, there's a pile of magazines, and in the middle of that pile is the staccato. No holster, no nothing.
I bet you Dawn's getting it right now, and she's gonna mail it.
Yeah, right. I offered her a cut if she mailed me some of his kits, and she wouldn't do it. Yeah, Walsh actual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. So Crocus saying Tua knocked himself out in the first quarter, just now sitting in. I didn't see that. I just saw this one. Like he just ran into somebody, and he was reaching up for no one that was standing there.
What game is it? What football game is it?
It's Dolphins versus the Buffalo.
Oh.
What is VP?
Did you watch
VP9?
Did you watch that Ready or Not video we did? The Loadout video, Joe?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, we did another one last week. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it because it was all gear, like you basically head to toe. There's a game called Ready or Not where you could play.
Oh yeah. I saw. I think you put a short or something. Yeah. I saw something.
Yeah, so you get that.
I'm like these dorks.
Yeah, like in the game you can pick up the gear. They try to actually like model around real stuff. So in that video, we kind of went through the gear that's in the game. What was actually good, or like what was actually garbage, or like no, you wouldn't want to ever actually use this. Like here's some better stuff, and I don't know. I think that video is mostly like 90% jokes, so I had a good time with it.
Oh, then I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh yeah,
your sense of humor is normally pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it's mostly just me like this is hot garbage, or like it's just stupid stuff. It's just there's nothing serious in that entire video, so it was good fun.
I think I'm gonna look at getting an Echelon.
Yeah,
I think so.
It keeps coming up on the list, and I told you I'd buy one. I have no because you said it was so good.
Yeah, and I'd buy it off you when you're done with it, but you haven't done it, so man.
Well, the schedule is just bonkers. Right now, it's like our video schedule goes up to like February. So like, okay,
dude,
Joe,
not to do a video on it. Just go buy one to go shoot it. It's I feel it's the best polymer gun I've ever shot, especially out of the box. The hate field.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I know you don't like them, but
I'm telling you, man. I want you to do it. I think it's gonna be a good video.
Get the brown one. If you go buy the brown one, then I'll buy it off of you. I don't care. I don't care where I source it from.
Brown.
So Crocus saying, Dan, keep an eye out for the 2024 Bull UL Pro. Smiley face emoji.
Maybe I know something about that. I don't actually. But it's supposed to be Q4 this year.
Yeah. Zach is saying
we're a month away from that.
Hype.
We are a month away from that.
And Zach may agree with me, but I thought we were on the staccato train in the beginning.
We were.
You weren't? We were
okay,
but even in that video, like even if you watch that very first one, we were like, okay, yeah, we're on the staccato train. Let's try this. And you watch that video, and it's like, hey, it's sold as a duty gun. In the very first video I did, I was like, dude, I had malfunctions, I had issues, I had problems, and even in that video, I'm like, dude, I'm trying to like, we're a young channel. I'm trying to not like, hey, I don't want to screw this relationship.
And you want the first. I don't care if you have a crap 2011. A crap 2011 is still a good gun.
It's the first.
And you want the first one you had ever shot.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's cool, but I was like, I'm having issues, and I didn't stop having issues. It wasn't ever like, oh, it just like, it was good for a while. Like, no, I had issues with the what's the little plunger that goes down in the frame, Joe? The oh, I forget the name of it. Oh, Jason's here. But I had issues with that. With a trigger wouldn't fire. I had issues with it locking back. None of the issues I've ever had with the Bull. So I'm like, now that I have a good comparison, I'm knowledgeable enough to understand 2011s. I'm like, well, why is the one that costs $800 more less? Like it's worse.
The problem with that gun is because I would buy it off of Walsh, but because I know Staccato, I know the problem he had. I want to pay like dumb money for it, and Walsh know what it's worth. So,
but someone dumber than you I would rather like sell you.
Right. So we're never gonna come together. I'm at the point where I'm like, bro, you got your use out of it. Like sell it to me for $700. And Walsh like, it's a staccato, half price, still over $2,000.
Yeah, someone on the internet will buy that.
And I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why we're at a I know enough not to pay that, and you know enough not to sell it to me for what I want to buy it for.
And you wouldn't want that anyway.
It's like, damn it, I'd buy it. I'd buy it just to have it.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound a little underwater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? What are you doing? Yeah. What hotel are you in now?
This looks like the same hotel you're always in.
I'm in a Hampton Inn. Next week, I'm in. At least the pictures make it look like it's a really, really nice hotel.
It's not going to be.
We'll see.
Is it an Embassy Suites? Because other than that, it's not nice.
No, it's called the Motto by Hilton in DC.
It was its own
It's like
name?
a $500 a night hotel.
No, in DC, I always stay at the Embassy Suites in the Crystal City. They got breakfast. They have happy hour. You get 2 free drinks.
I stayed there.
Hey, hold on a second. Why does
everybody does
the echelon on the side of the slide say "Made in Croatia"?
Because all of the XD are made in Croatia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, every single XD is.
How are you supposed to know where to grip this, though? It doesn't even say where to.
It doesn't even say grip zone.
Doesn't have a
Don't
grip
worry.
zone? Wow.
Send it to me. I'll stipple grip zone in it. I'll send it back to you.
Oh, no, I would die laughing if you put it in there like all horrible though. Like put it in like a kid wrote it, like
crayon writing.
Yeah, it's just like grip zone. Like, oh, thank God, now I know.
Now I know where to put the phone in my hand.
Sure, at the beginning of this, where I put my hand.
Then you're like, Joe, you misspelled grip zone.
Yeah. I couldn't fit it.
There's no E. There's no
better
E
mic now?
It's better.
Huh?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cared the first time. Like,
oh, so okay, so Joe was you sound fine. Joe was saving his Washington gun law comments for when you got in.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I gave you a shout out. We were talking about videos.
Thanks, buddy.
So how was that, dude? How was talking to one of our heroes?
It was exactly so. You know, they always say like never meet your heroes, and obviously I didn't meet him in person, but he's everything that you would want him to be.
Oh, nice.
Is what I would say.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
I love to comment on there. Sorry.
Yeah. Afterwards, he brought his business manager like on. He was like, "Hey, this is my business manager," and he had AirPods in, so the business manager couldn't hear me. But William was like, "Oh, he's talking about this Firearms Radio Network. They want to start a podcast," and so I put him in touch with Sean at We Like Shooting.
Heck yeah.
To start, basically syndicating their podcast once they get it up and running. He is going to be at the Palmetto State Armory / Right to Bear booth at SHOT Show. So I told him I got to swing by and see if he'll let me give him a hug. I'm a hugger, and dude, I was geeking out. Just the fact that he was on with me, talking to me was awesome.
Yeah, we're talking about how it was so cool that they like. Just even how Everyman's Arsenal looks like it's a tiny channel, right? Because we kind of split it off everything else to make it clear. But even Washington Gun Law, they're like, it doesn't matter if you're doing anything with 2A, we're in. And I just thought it was awesome how nice they were to you and just setting everything up and working with you. And
yeah, and
there's no ego.
I don't know. I don't think this is like super secret or anything. But before I talked to William, I talked to his business manager. And it was kind of like a vetting process. And so he was like, dude, you're super cool. Initially, they're like, well, typically we only do 30 minutes. But you guys, I checked out your channel. I love what you guys are doing. 2A content. Yeah, you're cool guys. Prior military, law enforcement. We'll set aside an hour for you guys. So I wanted to make sure like I utilize that time as much as good as I could, not waste his time while still geeking out the whole time.
No, that's awesome. What was your favorite part about the interview?
Man, that's tough.
Wow.
Usually J-Dub would die just to get a hug from you, Jason.
Yeah, J-Dub said, dude, I'd die to get a hug from you, Jason.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite
I've gotten
part.
a hook from Jason.
Yeah, he stinks. It's not worth it.
I would say I think my favorite part was that there was still hope for people in Washington and people in Illinois. I was kind of surprised to hear that Washington Gun Law has more subscribers in Illinois than he does Washington. But the fact that there's still a little bit of hope. Like we as two-way supporters need to get out and vote for those people that are going to be the best for the Second Amendment. And that was probably my favorite part because I'm like actively looking to move out of that state, and to hear him talk about it gave me hope that maybe it's okay to stay and fight a little bit longer.
Yeah, he did. Like his entire lineage, every Kirk. I don't know what's the last name. Kirk what?
Kirk, yeah. William Kirk. So he
William
said,
Kirk. Okay, so every Kirk that had lived in the United States and buried in Washington, but he was super hopeful. But he did say, like, after this election, if it go all downhill and stuff, he thinks that at the point of no return, and you're gonna probably see Idaho gun law instead of Washington gun law. So he was just very charismatic, dude, and you did a great interview, a great video. I told everybody already that I'm not going to tell them a whole bunch because I want them to go watch it. I wrote down like 6 different things to comment about it, and then I'm like, no, like I'm going to ruin it for everybody else. Go watch it.
So it was the thing. You find out that his family fought. I think it was during the Civil War, and for their support in the Civil War, they were given land in Washington. So his family has been there since just after the Civil War.
Yeah, they homesteaded there.
Imagine that, and then leaving. But I love how he said the voting side of things, where he was like, hey, maybe it was you that was talking. I can't remember if it was you or him that was talking about this, or when we mentioned it. Was like, hey, there's so much about voting with like the president and things like that, like the big high profile stuff. But the things that happen in your local, communities and things like that aren't from the president. The president's not deciding, the tax rate for your kids at your, on your home. That's all local.
Jason always says that, and he hit it because he went like, the Washington D.C. didn't make all the laws in California. They didn't make all the laws in Washington. Go watch it. It was a good interview. Go watch it. We're ruining it for you. Go watch it.
Cody, did you link the thing in the chat? I don't know if you linked it. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it in there when I first jumped on.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it was meeting a hero and not being disappointed, in a nutshell.
Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm so glad you got to do that, and it was on your, Jason. That entire thing with Jason idea, he started it. We tried to help any way that we could with just the good idea fairies, and he put it all together. So then to have his hero on the channel or the series that he created was just cool. I was happy for you, bud.
Dude, I don't know if I said this. So for probably I'd say a month before I finally got in touch with his business manager, I would randomly comment on Washington gun law on Twitter, like, you should join our podcast. And finally he commented. He was like, okay, yeah, send us an email. And I was like, oh my gosh, he responded.
It was like a girl at a Justin Bieber concert.
It was.
Jason,
I almost took my panties off.
Hey, so while you were gone, Danny Danielle Bob was asking us about which pistol he should buy, and he was asking about the Mini Mamba, and we want to know.
No, he bought the wrong one.
Yeah. He wanted the Mini Mamba. We want to know. We started making fun of him pretty bad about this, and we just want to know your input on if you want this pistol or not.
Should he buy it? Is what I'm being asked?
No. He bought one. He bought the Mamba. We don't know. What do you think about this gun? What would you pay for that gun? Yeah. Let's just put it that way. What would you pay for that gun?
I would pay no more than $300 probably.
It's a 22.
Yeah, it's a 22.
It's a 22.
$199.
And I think it's a single shot. $199.
Oh, it's a single shot?
We don't know.
Yeah, there's not too many guns that you get brand new for under $200. So I'm gonna say $199.
Okay, $199. That's what I paid for my Beretta 22.
Yeah, add a zero. Add a zero to that.
What? $12.90?
No, $1,500.
No.
But look, you can play pinball with it. That's why it's so expensive.
You can play paintball with it.
Pinball. Look at the end of it.
Pinball.
Good one.
Poor dude.
Dan likes it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dan likes
don't let them tell you not to ride a scooter, bro. You ride that scooter.
I'll ride on the back of that thing with you. Let's go.
We don't
I'm
care.
probably gonna pee just to make it.
You had 2 pair of gloves this whole time?
Dude, you have to. You can't ride on the back of somebody's scooter and not pee, bro. You have to.
Like,
Just
like
go,
why,
man.
why'd you pee your pants? Like, you have to. It's part of it.
Why
Part of the
wouldn't you?
experience.
Yeah.
Part of the experience.
For warmth. It's summer. I know.
He's like, you had 2 pair of gloves on this whole time? Yeah. That's been...
Are we at 2-8 news?
Oh yeah, dude, we're well
There
into
is
280.
none.
Oh,
There is
Duck
none.
Cypher, you say you're ready. Duck Cypher saying you're ready to see the DP Dynamic Principle Carrier review. Yeah, I'm gonna see this later, and I'm even gonna sneak peek those pouches that we got. This is coming up this weekend. It's gonna be good.
probably
I
not
didn't
supposed
watch
to be
it, but I
talking
did
about it
see.
yet.
Sorry.
I was just making fun of Walsh.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, but I saw Armed Attorneys posted a video about some update. So there's got to be something in the 2A world.
No, they're talking about shooting somebody in the leg, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Armed Attorneys?
What are you talking about? Yeah. Or an update to safe places that I'm tired of hearing about.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't anything good, dude.
Croak says, I got that Ace VR shooting thingy. It does not suck. I saw that on, I think it was either Twitter or Instagram. He posted it. He said it had the same weight as the Bull, but it was like a staccato for the Oculus. Is it the Oculus VR that you have, Croak?
I've been waiting for that.
He got it.
I might have to get it, I guess.
I'm watching on Croak, not Croak, on Croak's talking.
J-Dub, double penetration carrier review? Holy crap, this channel has changed.
DPC. Wow, that's the one I've been waiting for. Finally.
Finally.
My day has come.
Finally. I mean, we're talking about 2 dudes on a scooter. We're talking about, like, you had to have known that's where we were going.
It's ma'am.
We're talking about safe words. Oh, Fugenhagen was in here.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Gabagool?
No,
Fugenhagen.
Someone from
Where
Oregon.
did Gabagool go?
Like William from Oregon or something. Like David, I'm in Oregon.
Dan from Oregon. Remember?
Dan in Oregon.
Yeah.
Dan in Oregon.
No, it's not.
Fugenhagen.
My plate carrier is stuck.
For the people that get that joke, that's amazing. Or 420. Go ahead, Jason.
Murph 420. I'm still waiting for when Walsh does a USPSA series. USPCA? What's USPSA?
I think it's still pistol. It's just pistol shooting. It's the same stuff. That's I can't ruin too much, but that is the plan. Yeah. We're gonna
channel's gone after dark. All the people that just joined in. Hey, Garen Wilson. What's up?
Hey, that's a new name.
just Indiana.
Yeah,
Here.
welcome.
That's
Haven't
comment
seen you
up.
before.
Indiana here. Like, all right,
Best comment ever.
that's it. Like you
Like-
can't ever say anything else. You're the Indiana guy. Like just from there on,
Yeah.
just leave it. No, just kidding.
Okay, Indiana
Hoosier.
guys commenting. Spicy Snafu, the Pistol Comp League that isn't fuddy, aka not IDPA.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so bad that there's so many fuddy dud morons that are running all the pistol stuff. Like I got told we had this really fun idea. I think between all of us were talking about it one time. I think it was a SHOT Show or something. But we would do some pistol competitions, but bring with us pair with Primary Arms, pair with some of our other partners. That whoever did the worst at the competition, we would give them something from one of our partners, like give them an optic or give them, give them some parts to a rifle or give them magazines or whatever else. And I mentioned that to someone who was one of the fuddy dud shooters, and they're like, oh no, they would ban you immediately. Like if you gave the loser a prize, they would ban you immediately. Like what a
Why?
garbage place. Like what a bunch of hot
That
garbage.
the person that got into it. That's the person that needs something the most, dude.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like the guy who wants to just wanted to enjoy it.
That's cool. I mean, I wouldn't compete anymore. I would just show up to every competition and still give somebody something.
Just to piss them off. Dude, look at Garen Wilson. Hold on, bring up this comment about not being a Fed. You know who says that?
Yeah, I know. So Indiana guy said, not a Fed.
Which means
you're Fed.
Cypher said, he's been commenting the entire stream, LOL. I was here late, so I'm sorry.
I didn't notice the Garen Wilson Indian. No, he was not. No,
Zach Bet says that's what all Feds say.
He was actually.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling up. He has been.
Oh, it's just
Danny
funny because
says best split front chest rig. None of them. They're all horrible.
What do you want to split?
Yeah,
front?
don't do that.
I mean,
actually, I think J Murph has one that he likes. Don't you, J Murph?
I'm sure they exist.
Indiana guy says constitutional carry, castle doctrine, stand your ground. I feel like you're just spouting nonsense at this point.
I think you just typed in like.
Yeah, types of mammals.
How to look cool to 2A guys.
All right, in the comments, types of mammals you can name over 10 seconds, go. Like all these mammals. Like,
yeah, he started commenting.
Octopus. That's not a mammal.
He's new.
Oh,
he is new.
Spicy brings up a good one. The old school Eagle Industries split front. If you really want one, that's a good one. I think they've improved the design. I mean, I would hope because Eagle hasn't done anything in a decade. But
Croak says split front goes great with cock guns.
Wasn't there a new one? Blue Force Gear, didn't they do a new split?
Y'all are mean tonight.
Blue Force Gear did.
Yeah,
Indiana guy says, make me mad and I'll turn Haitian and eat your dog. I don't know if you saw the news, Indiana guy, but that's not happening.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been fact checked. That's false. Dummy.
News.
I do think it's funny. I felt like right after that, though, they're like,
he just says, you must be from Ohio. You know, Midwest people get mad. They're like, hell no, I ain't from Ohio.
Yeah.
You think I want to be in a state that has Chillicothe as the first and third state capital of that stupid state?
Hey, let me share this.
Did you drink tonight?
No, dude. I spent so much money tonight, though.
I bet.
So here's a Blue Force Gear split.
That's why you should have let me buy dinner yesterday.
I hate.
Why are we looking at this? Why are we looking at that, dude?
I just hate them. I don't want.
Why are you looking at that?
Yeah, make it go away. Make it go away. No, we don't want.
Spicy Snafu says BFG did one a couple years ago. Was my favorite product that year at SHOT until I learned that the price was. I saw a used one on TaxAbout for $70 today.
Yeah, it's $270.
Holy cow, $400
for what?
For the Blue Force Gear split?
Is it?
Dude,
the one I'm looking at right now
is amped up. Like, what are you on? Did you do speed?
No.
Did you like trip and fall into cocaine?
Dude,
what is going on?
I showed you the picture. I ate buffalo meat, elk meat, and quail.
That doesn't.
What else? Lamb.
You're at a 10. You're at a 10.
I'm all hopped up in Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. You had 3 sodas, didn't you?
I actually did. So when they came out, the waitress, I was like, I'm a Pepsi fan. I don't like Coke. So I go, do you have Coke or Pepsi products? And she goes, Pepsi. And I go, do you do free refills? She was like, yep. Bring me a Pepsi.
Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
I don't like any website that has their own like drop down menu for just chest rigs. I'm like, I don't want that. That's this Blue Force Gear website.
Dan says, looking at the Tracer Tactical split and head-on Tactical Race XL split.
Tracer always does smart stuff. I'll say that. It's really well done. It's a little bit more on the boutique side of prices, though. I'll say it because they're going to be one-offs. There's going to be a little different.
Oh, Croak, did you realize that I used your AI-generated image for our thumbnail tonight? Thank you for that.
He was excited. Yeah, he said it.
He was like, I saw the image.
Murph 420.
Even though the heavyset guy looks like Timmy.
It does look like Timmy. Brownies for my fat. Jason, blink 3 times if you are safe. You couldn't
I
tell.
don't think he's safe. I didn't see him blink. I knew it. He's under duress.
That's not 3 times. That's 7.
Hey,
so, yeah,
one video that we did talk about that I think everybody that everybody knows about.
What's that?
Is that cop standing in the doorway saying, "I own this house now." Everybody seen that?
I hate, dude.
No.
So, do you know the backstory too, Joe? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I watched. So, if anybody's looking for a good video to watch Civil Rights Lawyer. He's out of West Virginia. He has a really good channel, but he breaks it down really well. Yeah, so I did see it. Yeah, so cop responds to a loud noise complaint. A kid, and what he said, answers the door, sees a cop, closes his door. He forces his way into the home without a warrant, and then he stands there, says he's not in the house. The mom, the owner of the house, argues. Then he said, "Well, I'm already in the house, so I own the house now."
No,
dude. I hope.
Oh, dude,
I guess
it's hilarious.
I guess that video was from like over a month ago.
Yeah, over a month ago, but now it finally made its way out.
But they charged the mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot what.
Oh, dude, it's going to be fruit of the poisonous tree. He had no legal authority to be in the house. It's all going to be thrown out, and that house isn't going to be paid for. If they settle for under $300,000, I'm going to be surprised. I personally think that wasn't going to go for $400,000 to $500,000 with the amount of publicity I'm getting.
Indiana guy's asking what state?
Indiana.
No. I think in California.
Was it California? I thought it was like Arizona or something.
It might have been, but I thought it was California.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I mean,
you got to get out of this.
Go down the rabbit hole of 1A First Amendment videos.
Oh, here you go. Dan says, on the tracer split, can you adjust the width in the front? Doesn't look adjustable. No, I don't. I can't imagine how they would make an adjustable width. I guess you can add stuff to the backside, but why would you want an adjustable?
Yeah, usually it's a zipper. I guess you could do clips. I'm trying to think of what the bees comp. Does bees have one? I thought they did.
Nobody wears chest rigs. I don't know why.
Here's the thing I'll tell you with
rigs.
Tracer though. If you got the money and you want to be adjustable, like it's boutique enough that he will make something for you. Same with Dynamic Principles will probably make one for you.
Indiana guy says the cop lacked reasonable articulable suspicion and probable cause. Huh.
Yeah. So RAS doesn't apply to getting into your home. Either doesn't probable cause. There are only 4 circumstances. He didn't have any of them. I won't get into it. But there are only 4 ways that a cop can get into your home without a warrant. He didn't have a warrant. And he wasn't invited, so now there are only 3 left. Yeah. Nope. He's in trouble.
Brownie says,
in trouble.
What's Joe doing?
Spinning a screwdriver on a magnet.
Zach Fett says, question of the day, Brownies. What is Joe ever doing?
Like, what are you messing
with?
He's just spinning a screwdriver. That's all he's doing.
It just looks like he's doing, because you can't see him spinning it. That's what he's doing. But you can't tell. So it just looks like he's holding it there.
He's like, what is he?
That's all I'm doing. I'm literally watching that thing spin. Nothing cool.
It's cool to you.
Crook.
So I like it.
But you can get prone better if you split your chest rig, bro. Trust me, bro. Split rigs are awesome, bro. Grand Thumb ran one, bro.
That's the comment of the night. Thank you, Crow.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it. Let's at least have some humor about it.
Dan, I want them to sew a 3rd tab on the side so that I can piggyback an Agilite MAP pack similar to the Haley setup.
Why do people run chest rigs? Can somebody answer me that?
For practical purposes?
Yeah, legitimate purpose.
Like hunting. I could see hunting. Go ahead.
Hunting. What are you? How are you running a chest rig when you're hunting? Explain to me what is on your chest rig when you're hunting.
Binoculars.
With your 4-round mag capacity, what is on your chest rig?
Rangefinder.
Binocular have their own straps that X over your back and sit right here on bungee if you're doing it legit, because your binocular are probably the most expensive thing on your entire kit. You're not hanging though from a chest rig.
I like a chest. No, not hanging it. You put it in the pouch in the chest rig.
Nobody does that with true binoculars.
Yes, they do. And I like putting my pistol in the chest rig because if you have a hiking pack on, you can't draw from the hip. So you draw from your chest rig.
So hunting. Okay, outside of hunting.
Okay, so you're hunting and you put a pistol on your chest rig.
Like it.
Could you put that same pistol? Jesus, you need to not drink 3 soda before you come on. Could you put your pistol on your backpack strap?
Why would you do that?
What about a drop leg, a thigh rig? Could you do it? Could you put a pistol there?
Well, I guess if you're in a state where open carry while you're hunting is okay, but if you want to stay concealed.
Oh, so you put it inside a pouch on your chest rig?
I put it. Yeah, so like the Hill People gear chest rigs that I like, they has a specific pouch for pistols.
Okay, so outside of carrying a pistol concealed while hunting, why else would you buy a...
The only other reason that I would use one is if I'm out on the range practicing with an AR and I don't want to carry a plate. I don't want to have a plate carrier on. Because you can practice drawing as if you were drawing from your plate carrier, like pouches on your plate carrier. You can simulate that without having the weight of a plate carrier on while you're on the range.
So half-ass training. Training and hunting concealed carry pistol.
Hold on. Dan,
I was just curious.
I got to put Dan in his place. Dan says, arguing about a pistol on the backpack belt, and these guys have an attack pack they have never posted a review of. Fact check, not true, Dan, because I did a review of the attack pack shooter's belt.
You just didn't watch it. Yeah, you just didn't watch it.
So in your face, Danny.
In your face. Poor Dan, he's getting all the hate tonight, dude. We still love you, dude.
I thought you guys liked me. Like, we do. We wouldn't make fun of you if you didn't like you. Otherwise, you don't like somebody like, we're having a great time. Dude, this place
you
sucks.
should hear the crap Walsh says about me off camera. That's how I know we're friends.
I haven't called you a big fat baby in a while. That's how I know we haven't. We haven't had some good bonding moments because
we haven't gamed. We haven't played video games.
Usually we're playing something like, "Oh, you big fat baby," and like Joe, like, stop calling me that. Like, no, it's a love term.
I've never said stop calling me that. You're
Indiana
such a liar.
Hill people, are they like the mud people? Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your favorite libertarian? Fake news.
Fake news.
Oh, bravo. Damn, Jason is jacked tonight. I'm all hopped up on Diet Pepsi, man.
He is, dude. He is. Ooh.
Dan says, I watched it. It was nothing but you trolling me because I asked for a pack belt review for over a year. That is very true, Dan.
Like, you just trolled me the whole time.
Take back all the mean things I said about
you. did watch it. You did, so you
did see it. I didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Spicy Snafu says, have y'all ever dyed gear with RIT dye? Not gear, but do you guys remember when like one of the first pistol braces that came out was that SIG rubberized one?
Mm-hmm.
They had the pink ones on sale for like $40. I bought it and dyed it using RIT dye to turn it gray, and that's what I used for my pistol brace, my first pistol brace.
I found out something.
Still works.
Yeah,
still not pink.
Still not pink.
So something I found out that was interesting is, a bunch of people freaking out about. I'm trying to remember who I talked to about this. It may have been Dan from Dynamic Principles. That there's all these companies all these people who freak out about NIR compliance, like not having their fabrics glow under night vision. They go off this crazy tangent. Well, apparently, you can just dust your gear lightly with some of these like Krylon spray paints, like the camo spray paints, and it doesn't even change the color of the actual product, but you just give it a light dusting. I'm going to test this out when we do the video, but apparently it gives it an NIR compliance layer basically, and you don't even change the color or anything. And it's like,
My thing is, nobody gives a crap about that video. Everybody cares about roller painting the
oh my gosh,
the blanket.
Freaking Mylar. I had I put it on the schedule. Like, it's funny, I put that on the schedule. I finally put it on there. Then I realized I don't have a thermal camera, and I was like, darn, I just deleted it again.
All right, we're over.
I don't even care if it works. I want you to roll paint.
We are
a Mylar blanket.
Don't watch me paint.
Yeah, we're over an hour and a half. All right, so let's go around the room as we close up. What do we got coming up that we're working on before we end this tonight?
I have you start. You have something tomorrow.
I have a video tomorrow.
Which hold on. Croak notified me you did screw up because it's Friday the 13th and you didn't wear the Jason mask for that video. That was a mistake that you and I did.
Good luck redoing that.
You did it at my house
tomorrow.
So yeah, I did it at Walsh's house. I guess Walsh did the thumbnail for me. So if he's really a really good friend, he could just put a Jason mask over my face on the thumbnail. You could probably figure that out.
And he could probably put a Jason mask over your face at different times in the video.
I have to have
because he doesn't have that the whole video, and I don't want to re-upload it again because we did a thing where I uploaded it. YouTube was angry about it, so I re-uploaded it and I changed our intro just a little bit, and then they greenlit it. So
we heard.
Yeah, I did the donkey thing.
We got the 411.
You know the donkey thing I told you about? I did it on mine, so you're going to see it on Sunday. Like, it's just replaced with donkey noises.
So anyways, PSA Micro Dagger, specifically the C1, which is the one with the built-in compensator, that review is going to be coming out tomorrow. I really, really enjoyed playing around with that gun, and I think I'm going to start including it in my EDC rotation.
For me, on Sunday, I teased you guys with some pouches in the Ready or Not loadout from Dynamic Principles, some super secret ones that I was not allowed to talk about during that video, and those will be on Sunday, and that's all I can say about that, I think.
Dork.
Yeah.
You weed. What was it called? Weep?
Weep?
Ween? You weed?
Hey, have you guys seen the donkey video laughing at the dog?
Nope, we haven't seen that donkey video, Joe.
Yeah. Cody's seen a different one.
Different.
Yeah. If you've never seen that, when we're done here, type that into YouTube. Donkey laughs at dog.
I will say the other thing, I was able to see Walsh last week and Joe in person this week.
Yeah.
I forgot about Cody. Sorry, Cody. But I get to see Cody in a couple months.
Spicy did say, Walsh, can you ask your peeps at Shaw who we need to give nice things to find out about those damn suspenders? Dude, they don't even talk to me. I just buy their stuff, so I'm gonna probably just buy one, and I'll know when everybody else does. Yeah. I would get on their newsletter. If you guys don't know this, you can save some money if you're on their newsletter. They don't do discount codes for cool guy channels, but they do stuff for their own guys on their newsletter, so make sure to do that if you want to pick it up.
Yeah.
Not salty about that at all.
All right. Anything else before we close up shop?
So I don't know if you guys are interested, and you know I never come through with anything, but I bought a deer blind. It's the Tide Wee, and it's the see-through whatever thing. If you guys are interested in that, I'm gonna go set it up this weekend. I could do some videos and put it out there and see if you guys like it. Huh?
A Cody video? I'm interested.
I'm in.
So, yeah. And then there'll be bonus footage of me picking ticks off myself. So,
yeah,
look for that on OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Croak says, "Deer blind is your significant other not caring about socks and underwear on the floor."
Yeah.
All right, guys. Anything else? We will end this all. We are here every Thursday night. If you can't find us on YouTube, you can find us on Twitter and on Rumble. And we will see you guys next Thursday. Adios.
Later, everybody. Join us for some games tomorrow.